We do begin tonight here in Columbia as restoration efforts continue to move forward on historic apartments in the downtown area. News 19's Peyton Lewis is in studio tonight to talk about these old apartments being made new again. Peyton, after some 20 years of sitting empty, right?
That's right, JR. 1525 Bull Street, also known as the Beverly Apartments, turned 109 years old this year. And although it hasn't had residents for a long time, a group of historic preservationists are hoping the historic charm will draw a new crowd. After receiving tax breaks to restore the old Beverly Apartments in May of last year, Janie Campbell, a historic preservationist with Rogers Lewis, says the property is moving right along.
It's just a gorgeous building. I think everyone loves those big arches, the cool windows that were once there are going to be restored. It's just a beautiful building.
The apartments were originally built in 1913 as a part of the early 20th century rise of apartment buildings in downtown Columbia. After several changing of hands, a couple bought the apartment building in 1948 and subdivided the original 6 apartments into 12 units. But now boarded up windows and vines growing on the bricks show signs of being unoccupied for nearly 20 years.
There will be 6 apartments, potentially 8, but it'll remain apartments just like it always was, which I think is a really cool testament to people wanting to be in Columbia, to live, work, and play downtown.
The developers restoring the property are hoping to utilize the basement space to add 2 additional apartments, as well as 2 rooftop decks. But they're having some trouble getting it passed through the City of Columbia's Design Development Review Commission.
Staff's only outstanding concern with the scope involves the rooftop addition. The rooftop addition would be highly visible when viewed up Bull Street near the corner of Hampton, looking north, which is this view here. And you can see the kind of skeleton of what the footprint would be for that addition. Due to the overall visibility, staff recommends the design be modified to lessen the visual impact.
Although that part of the project has been deferred for now, the Historic Preservation Group is hoping to start construction soon and say they plan to keep the interior of the building as original as possible. And although the apartments will not be affordable housing, those restoring the property hope to bring it back to its former glory, filled with young families and working people. Reporting live in studio, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.